salam, you wonder who I am. Don't fancy I'm a Raja from Peru. Though I've learned to salam it like the Sultan Hamid Damit and say fuzzy wuzzy fizzy alaboo. My name's Patsy Burke. They dressed me like a Turk when I went to get this job the other day. Took away my trousers, sent me round the houses, busy giving circulars away. Funny how I came to get this job, you know. I was picking the winners out of the paper one day when I saw an advert. It said, wanted a strong, powerful, able-bodied man to give out handbills. And of course I said, there you are, that's me. Of course business has been very bad in the timber trade. Of course I used to be in the timber trade, you know, selling matches. However, I went to the Turkish baths and over the door it said, abandon soap all ye that enter here. Well, of course, I don't care if I never see soap again. I entered, got engaged, 3 and 6 a week and all the soap I can eat. They dressed me up like this and sent me up west to give the girls a treat. But Laura, I had a fine time the other week, you know. One of the chaps that rubbed you down took ill, so I took his place. Oh, I made a splendid rubber down, but Laura, I had an awful shock when the boss addressed me first for my new name. He wanted me, so he shouted, rubber down. I said, certainly, sir, where's the lady? Of course, he couldn't see the joke, you know. But I was walking down the Strand the other night when a Turkish lady rushed up to me and she shouted, Deborah Pasha, Deborah Pasha. I said, certainly, madam, same to you and many of them. Well, she hugged me round the neck and she gave me to understand that she was my 25th wife. Of course, I knew I'd been a bit of a gay dog in my youth, you know, so of course I took it for granted. And, well, that's how I met my wife. Lord, she's a funny woman. Goes about in rather a peculiar costume. Like, of course, she doesn't exactly wear what you call trousers. She wears a sort of a kind of a, like of a, well, she wears a hobble skirt on each leg, you see, and my word, what a housekeeper. Oh, can't speak a word of English, but oh, clever. Well, for instance, we wanted shin of beef for dinner the other day. She went to the butcher's, couldn't tell the man what she wanted, so showed him her shin. He understood, correct. We had shin of beef for dinner, but I give you my word, it'll be a long time before we have rump steak, for I'm the towel man, the fella from the Turkish bar. Ooh, great Scott, the kids cry, what a turkey rhubarb knows he's got at the towel man, everybody sneers. He doesn't like work, he's a dirty old Turk, and he hasn't had a bath for years.